Hi everyone, DJ Light here. Welcome to Brawlhalla. If you guys check with the last part of playing randoms in Brawlhalla, make go check that part while y'all watching the video. But today, actually, I am not doing a playing randoms in Brawlhalla today. I'm actually showing the Brawlhalidays costumes in 2025 because most of all, I completely forgot they pretty much came out. Because if I look over to my right, and I pretty just literally not saw it too long ago. Let's see. It's somewhere. There you go. So when I looked over here from the patch of 10.01, that Brawlhalidays came back around December 10th, which was literally last week, and I completely forgot because Attack on Titan didn't mostly came to Brawlhalla for some reason on the mostly Wednesday before, but it came on Thursday. I had to do a video on Friday because no Lego OC, so that's pretty much why. I don't know why they didn't release it Wednesday, but since now Brawlhalidays is officially here after pretty much a week later, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much show some costumes for Happy Brawlhalidays for 2025. And pretty much the costumes I'll be showing for mostly this Happy Brawlhalidays is Cozy Sweater Fate, Diamond Jack Caspin, Santa Wushang, and Snowman Core. So these are the 4 costumes I am showing in Brawlhalla. So, all with no time as always, let's get into this. And also, we kind of very interesting because they didn't really show most of like the Christmas and anything. That's why I didn't pretty much, mostly see anything from Brawlhalla because, Attack on Titan is pretty much still here. But still, that is pretty much crazy that we actually do got Attack on Titan. Like I said before, we might get more anime crossover pretty much in the future. I would love to see mostly like My Hero Academia or Naruto or even Bleach in Brawlhalla, because if y'all want to know, actually, where was it? My Hero Academia just ended late not too long ago, actually, when the show went on from like 2016 till 2025, and it pretty much just ended. So it's kind of sad to see mostly My Hero Academia ended, but I'll tell you what, there was a long road coming to see this anime end. Pretty much literally an anime I grew up watching since late that year. So time for another new era for a new My Hero Academia anime, actually, for what is it, My Hero Vigilantes, I think that was called. I'm pretty sure that was called. But anyways, so let's see. So this is Cozy Sweater Fate. So her weapon skins is the Merry Jingle Scythe and the Hot Cocoa Orb. So here we go. I forgot how cute this costume primitive is. Let's do that Thunder God Stadium. Yeah, look at this costume. So here she is. I know it's kind of a little bit blurry to see that, but here she pretty much is. Oh, almost fell. Alright, so let's see what we're seeing first. The Merry, actually, I'll call it like the Christmas Scythe. And I'll tell you what, when I first time seen this costume, actually, this is probably one of the most costumes I'll probably see people run with Fate, because it looks very cozy. So as I remember playing Fate, so let's see, we got his left air, then up air. That's pretty much our up air move. I think it's a free up air move. Yep, yes it is. Nice. And then pretty much the same thing with the left air, and then pretty much the down air move, which is pretty much nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they really cooked with this costume, by the way. Like, this costume looks very nice with Fate. And then we have the Hot Cocoa Orb, which I'll tell you what, this is probably one of the most like orbs I have mostly ever seen for like a costume. So it's pretty much, I know, like I said, it's very blurry, but pretty much it's pretty much a hot cocoa, but with like kind of mixed with like a cat, which is like made out of like a cat, literally a cat tea, I guess you can call it. But still, it's pretty much nice. So let's see, right air, alright, down air. Put it right here. Then up air move. Try that one more time. Nice. Okay, yeah. They definitely really made a nice costume for Fate. This is probably one of the most best costumes for Fate that they ever give. Especially even though it's like an event costume, which has been like an actual costume for like, Fate to pretty much, being seen a lot instead of being a Christmas. But I tell you what, I like it. This is really the best costume for Fate. Alright, next one is Caspin, which I don't remember where Caspin at, actually. There he is. So, this is Diamond Jack Caspin. This costume didn't come out too long ago, actually. I think it was 2 years ago when this costume came out. I think it was like 2023, if I remember, when this costume came out. So, the weapon skins are the Frosty Revenge and the Saint Nyx. So, which is, interesting. So, here we go, Diamond Jack Caspin. I'll tell you what, he looks like a, for some reason, he looks like an ice skater for some reason. I don't know why, but his outfit literally looks like an ice skater. Alright, so here we go. Here is Diamond Jack Caspin. Very nice costume for Caspin. So I haven't played this character in pretty much like since literally like mostly since like a year actually now, because you know when I showed this costume before. So we got the right air move where he literally throws like a bomb. And that's also his left air move too. Then up air, which I think is far range too, isn't it? Yep, yes it is. Wow, that is cool. He's mostly like he's mostly like just love throwing like perimeter bombs, I guess. Kind of remind me of like what's his name? Junkrat from like Overwatch. Like he literally just throw bombs everywhere. That's what he remind me of. But still, that's cool to pretty much see this a weapon. And now we pretty much got is the Saint Nyx, which I don't know why they call those by the way. But we have is pretty much the down air move. Cool. We got left air. And then pretty much lead up air. Very nice. Okay. His costume, as I remember, is pretty much cool, but I never thought it really kind of looked like an ice skater though. But I say this is probably one of the most very interesting costumes for Caspin, cause you know he looks very nice. I love the ice horns, and he looks pretty much nice. So it's good to pretty much see this costume pretty much in 2025, or should I say the end of 2025, because this is literally the last month of 2025. Alright, next one is Wu Shang, which I'm telling you what, Wu Shang Santa, as I remember, kind of looks very, very, very good, actually. This is what I previously see Wu Shang as for mostly this Brawlhalidays, or any costume. So we got the Holly Jolly, which is pretty much like, you know, the presents. And then we got the Candy Cane. Literally, a Candy Cane. So that's pretty much cool. So let's go ahead and show this costume. Wu Shang, or I like to call him Wu Shang. Alright, so let's do it at... We'll do a small brawl having. Look at him, he looks very good. Alright, so here we go. Not bad for this costume, as I remember. Alright, so let's see what the weapons are. So the Candy Cane. So I'll tell you what, this is probably one of the most like one of the most goofiest white weapon skins I ever seen, and I love it. And I don't know how should I pretty much say this, but I do like this. This is probably one of my favorite weapon skins for the entire like costume, especially for like Brawlhalidays. So let's see. So we got his left air move, nice, and up air move, very nice timing hit with that. And then we got down air, of course. And pretty the same thing with the lady left air move. Very nice. And then we got the Holly Jolly. I love how he made the presents as the fist, by the way. That's very funny. It also got like the price tag on there. Did it say $20? Oh no, it doesn't say $20. I think it just said the price tag on there. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know where I got $20 from. So we got his left air. Nice. Up air. Down air. And then same thing with the right air. Alright, cool. Yeah, this costume is just nice. I love this costume. This is probably one of the most best costumes that Wu Shang ever gotten. Lee Santa Wu Shang is literally the perfect costume for this character. And I love it. So that's pretty much nice. And the last costume we have is pretty much core, but it's actually his Santa, or should I say, Snowman core. Now, this costume, I don't remember the last time I ever shown this costume for Brawlhalla because it's been so long. Because I've been doing mostly showing Brawlhalla since like the past 3 years now. So we got the mittens and the snow palm. Interesting. But let's go ahead and show the last costume for today. Core. And also, I just shown Core's costume not too long ago too when they had the anniversary. So that's really something. But let's go to Demon Island. Ah, look at him, Snowman Core. He looks really good as I remember too. Literally as a snowman. And it does make sense for Core, by the way, because you know he does have like floating hands, by the way, and floating legs. So it kind of makes the costume makes more sense for the snowman. So we have the mittens. So let's see how it does. Left air. Up air. Alright, and then down air. Nice. Alright, hit it one more time. There you go. And then we have is mostly of his most I like the purpose like call it just a regular shovel, by the way. Alright. So let's see if we hit it perfectly. So left air. Up air. And then down air. Oh yeah, I forgot about that down air. Okay, that is cool. Alright, this is probably one of the most like core costumes I do like, as I remember. I tell you what, they cook so hard with these costumes, by the way. Like these costumes looks very nice for Brawlhalla. And I'm telling you what, Snowman Core is really good. They cook with this costume. So that's pretty much nice to see this costume pretty much literally in 2025. But yeah, but what and one, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy it, you already know what to do. And also, guys, there won't be any Gacha Studio videos being for like for Thursday and Tuesday. That's why I didn't do one per today, because I think I just stick with it just not being on Tuesday or Thursday until the Gacha Live videos calm down. But hopefully, I'll try to change up mostly with the Gacha Live OCs. Try to come up with a better title, so YouTube had to go ahead and pretty much copyright it. So I'll try my best, by the way, I really do, because this is gonna be a long time break for this. But I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon in the next video. Bye.